Hi there, Lewis Clifford here, and I just wanted to do a short video with you about who is George Montagu Brown. Yes, who is Montagu Brown, and what is Google Sniper 2, and does it work? So about 2 or 3 years ago, as many of you will know who've watched my previous videos on here, I bought an online marketing course. I was looking for ways to make money online. I mean, aren't we all? And I tried a few things, and I bought this course called Google Sniper 2, and by a guy called George Montagu Brown. And I posted my results after using this course after 4 weeks. It's had nearly 100,000 views. If you've not seen the video, you can click here and I'll send you a link. But anyway, and since then I've recorded various updates about my progress, about results that I've had, successes, using the techniques and methods that George Montagu Brown, as he likes to be known, don't know why, in Google Sniper 2. So, lots of people have asked, and I see it Googled and asked a lot, who is George Montagu Brown? So, let me give you some background and biography about him. Basically, a millionaire at 20, sickening, quite frankly, isn't it? He's had more than 4 of ClickBank's biggest selling products. He travels the world, hobnobs with the likes of Richard Branson because he was a millionaire. George was a millionaire by the time he was 20, and he's basically living the life of Riley. He doesn't do that much now online in terms of sort of new products that you and I see and everything. But he's doing all right, he's enjoying himself, and he's travelling the world. I mean, it's enough to make you sick. If you're that kind of guy who gets sort of envious about these sort of things. Not me. In fact, in my first video, I think I described him as being very young and annoyingly rich. And yet, the thing is, when you know the background, I think it's a great example. It just goes to show how it could be you or me that has had that success or has that success that George Brown does. Because no disrespect to George Montagu Brown, he's nothing special other than the fact that he put his mind to changing his life and then he did it. We all have lots of ideas. Oh, well, I'll just do this, and this time tomorrow I'll be that. There's an old show on UK TV called Only Fortunate Horses, and the sort of catchphrases, this time tomorrow we'll be millionaires, whatever. This time next year we'll be millionaires. And they never actually sort of get on and do it. Well, George Brown did get on and do it. But what he did, we can replicate. Yeah, it's not that difficult. It requires effort and time. But we can, even if we try to replicate a small part of it. I mean, I wouldn't mind a small part of $1 million. 10%, 1% of $1 million. It's a start, isn't it? That's $10,000 if my maths is correct. I mean, wouldn't you? And the thing about George Brown is that the key to his success, and the most sort of where most of his success has come from, is the methods that he's used to create lots of niche sites that earn him lots of money, but also, of course, from the Google Sniper 2 itself, and that is fundamentally the key to his success and wealth. If you look back at the beginning, when he first started, I think he was a 18-year-old furniture mover or remover, whatever you call it, a removal man, basically. Not the most inspiring job in the world. I think he had his own van. That was about it. And perhaps like you or me, he started looking online, like we all do, to find that kind of that winning formula, that magic bullet to make millions overnight. But surprise, surprise, there isn't one. But we've usually spent a bit of money finding out that hey, surprise, surprise, there isn't a magic bullet. So basically, after a few trials and errors, a few $100s spent here and there on the odd course, I think nothing really worked, or at least made it easy for complete beginners. So he hit upon really simplifying the existing methods that were around at the time for making money online, parboiling them down, really narrowing them down into simple step-by-step instructions, based on the principle of creating small, what we call niche sites, micro niche sites with low competition but plenty of searches, that can earn you anything from $300 plus a month each site. So if you think about that, that's 10 sites, that's $3,000. 20 sites, $6,000 a month passive income, and it's very doable. It requires a bit of effort and a bit of work, but it is doable if you have the right method, the right blueprint. And I think once he'd hit on this method and technique, it didn't take long for George to sort of jack in the furniture removal job, and now he has he's earning a passive income at 18 for thousands of months. So he wrote down his method, this method that he developed, into easy to follow steps, and what he basically created just by sticking to the essentials of internet and affiliate marketing, just what you need, the basics, no fluff around it. He created a step-by-step manual which he called Google Sniper. I think he sold that manual or report or sort of book thing on something called Warrior Forum, and it sold like proverbial hotcakes, and he made about $10,000 in 7 days. I know this because he wrote a report on how he made $10,000 in 7 days. So seeing how successful that manual was, he then turned it into a video course, this time adding sort of step-by-step videos. And it's perfect for newbies because, as I said before, it's just the essential basics of what you need to succeed in making money online, and it's ideal for beginners. The Google Sniper course itself was a massive success, one of ClickBank's #1 sellers. And then when he updated the course to Google Sniper 2 a couple of years ago, I think about 3 years ago, and I bought the course then, it sold gangbusters, and before you know it, he's a multi-millionaire. He's a millionaire at about 18. I mean, come on. And that's why people like Richard Branson sort of invited him to sort of hobnob with him, because he was a millionaire at sort of 18, 19, and Richard Branson likes to sort of mix with those kind of people. So I'm not saying that you can become a millionaire, we can all become millionaires overnight, but what I'm saying is there's a system there, a system that George Brown, uses, that kind of works in terms of generating money online. And I've been using the techniques from Google Sniper for some time, and I've posted my results, and I'm quite happy to to share those online if you check out my other YouTube videos. However, a lot of people say to me, yeah, but that was 2-3 years ago. Does Google Sniper 2 still work in 2014? Well, yes. Despite all the changes to Google's search algorithms, it still works because the basic principles behind it are still very sound. Some of the methods needed updating, and in January 2014 the Google Sniper team went back and updated all those key modules that needed changing to suit Google's sort of new search engine rankings, the way that they list sites in their search engine. They changed that, and it affected lots of people using old methods. Google Sniper team, as I say, they updated this, and they're also bringing an even more up-to-date additional manual out in the next few months. I heard the Google Sniper team told me about it, that they're working on a sort of an add-on manual as well to make it even more relevant in 2014. So it does work, and just to show you that it does work in 2014, I did a little experiment. I set up a separate ClickBank to keep it away from all my other earnings, so you could see. I set up a small Google Sniper site at the end of January, and let's take a look and see what my early results are. So look here, I mean, I set up a site based on the principles of Google Sniper, and I did set up a separate ClickBank account just for that, just to prove that you can set up a site using just the techniques that are taught in Google Sniper 2 and the new updates for 2014, what can be achieved. So I say I built the site towards the end of January, and did a bit of work on it and a bit of link building, used the techniques taught in Google Sniper 2 and all the updates for 2014, and already you can see I'm getting some good results from a site that I've just set up with Google Sniper using the new techniques that they're kind of teaching and going over in the updated 2014 version. So it proves that it does still work. Well, it certainly works for me, so it could well work for you. So that's George Montagu Brown, and that's Google Sniper 2. He built his millionaire lifestyle with Google Sniper 2. And I built a successful online business using the methods that he teaches. Remember, he was just a furniture removal guy with no computer skills really, no real kind of hardcore programming knowledge, and yet he still managed to be one of the most, become one of the most respected internet marketers in the world right now. And there are millions of satisfied Google Snipers, out there, people who use Google Sniper. In fact, a lot of people also, equally a lot of people who sort of criticize it. But I think the test of a true product can be reflected by the amount of people that buy it. If it's no good, then it wouldn't be a #1 bestseller on ClickBank. It wouldn't get a lot of repeat buys. It wouldn't have paid out nearly $3 million, $5 million, I think it is, to affiliates who sell the product. If it wasn't a good product, if it didn't, people who bought it didn't see success or didn't like the course. That's just common sense. So if you're looking to make a passive income, or online, or you want to start your own online business or get into internet marketing, then Google Sniper 2 was one of the best introductions to internet marketing and affiliate marketing, and now they've updated it. It still is one of the best introductions to affiliate marketing, making money online and creating a passive income. So check it out. I've left some links down below for more information on the Google Sniper if you're interested. You've seen the results that I've had previously if you've seen my old videos. You've seen some new results just from one site that I set up about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the success now I'm having after sort of 2 or 3 weeks using the techniques. So I've set it up on the principles of the Google Sniper 2 principles and the updates that they've made in January 2014, and those are successes that I've had. So check the link out below. I just wanted to sort of give you an overview of who George Montagu Brown was, what Google Sniper 2 was, and whether it still worked in 2014. Hopefully I've answered those questions. If you're interested in more information on Google Sniper 2, just click the link below. Thank you for your time.